What up, y'all? Hopefully I'm actually recording. I've tried a few times to get this video. Let's see, what do you want to talk about today? Alright, so let's act like I do. You see that? Hell, boys. Let's see this right here. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit that way better, but I didn't. Alright, so what are we gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk about why you shouldn't trust people in the stunt community. Today we're talking about specifically a handful of people, and by handful just one person, but also just why in general you shouldn't trust anyone when you're grown up, because you just can't trust people. People are not to be trusted in this day and age. People will find any reason to get one over you, or just get one over anyone. Oh no, they'll confide in you to say something or do something that isn't, you know, what needs to be done. Let me give these kids their ball back. This is kind of funny. That's funny. I love living right next to a hotel. It's kind of cool. I shouldn't tell y'all where I live though. Y'all gonna use that against me. Oh, yo, what's in here? Could use this for my backyard. Loki might pull up on my bike later. Get these bitches. That's like 4 chairs in my backyard. I'm actually definitely gonna come and get those. Those are worth. If someone steals it, I'm gonna get so mad. Low-key, for sure. Oh, ETM RTR is so good. But yes, not trusting people in the stunt community, and also just bike community in general. This is mostly about Clutched Up Joey. I don't know what the fuck else he's known as. I know he definitely had an account before he came to Texas. But in Texas, Fort Worth, DFW riding group, stunt guys, they know him as Clutched Up Joey. He deleted his I think he started a new one, but I don't know what the hell it is, so I'm not interested in knowing. But he lived with Stunt Tunes and a couple other guys in the stunt community here in Fort Worth. And yeah, that guy, essentially, when I made that video about they bought my motorcycle and it's a brand new 22 Grom, it was over him. And from experience, apparently he did that to a lot of people. Not blow up their whole motorcycles, but just not take care of their motorcycles and be very inefficient, unprofessional, and unaware of how to treat someone else's property, which is embarrassing when you're that age. He's like almost 30, I'm pretty sure, if not already deep in his 30s. Also, this motorcycle does not feel straight. Let me check. Okay, maybe it's just me. I think it's just me. Yeah, it's definitely just me. And if not, it's I need a basic alignment, like all the forks, and then just put it down like that, and then just tighten it, and everything should be straight. So yeah, but just in general, this is the thing. I was told this by an older member of the community. This guy's probably in his 50s, and it's a lot of these guys stunting and stuff, they just don't have money, so you just shouldn't trust them. They're gonna look at any way to find how to get away over someone. They see anyone who has money and willing to trust them, they're gonna try to get one over them. And it's not necessarily the best thing, and it really does fucking suck, especially when you're like a new member in the community and you're thinking this person's actually gonna take care of you, and like this person's like the person I'm actually like meeting in the community that's like, you know, and treating me well and shit. It's like, wow. But at the end of the day, they're just gonna use you and steal from you, and you know that you're gonna regret in the day. You're gonna be like, what the hell, dude? Like, I would never even let you touch my motorcycle. And that's what happened with Clutch Up Joey. He's one of these guys, and I bet there's a million type of these guys all over the US. This is just one guy from Fort Worth, Texas, and there's scenes all over the place. Fort Worth is a big scene, but that's just because I'm from Fort Worth and DFW, you know, Dallas. And so like, you know, probably, you know, there's guys like in the Houston scene and the San Antonio scene, if there's one, you know, Austin scene. Just ends up happening with time, and it sucks because you know, you a lot of these new guys, and they're not gonna know what to do when they meet these kind of people, and they're gonna, you know, think that someone who's gonna trust them and stuff like who they, I mean, not they, them, because they think they're trustworthy. They're like, oh, I'm a new guy, I would treat everyone kindly. And it's like, it's not about you, it's about the people that see you. You're still green. They think scam you, and that's not fair, dude. It's not fair to get scammed, and that's what this whole video is about. You gotta think about yourself. A lot of these guys doing this that are out every single day, they don't have jobs. They're selling bikes. They're making very little money off flipping the little money that they have, and you know, and a day they're their next victim, and they know they're not their own friends and people that, you know, have bikes and even want to work on it themselves. So they find the new people in the scene and they'll take advantage of y'all, and it's not fair. And I think that's just something that everyone ends up learning little by little. There's gonna be guys that they have nothing gone for their lives and they just want to take advantage of you, and you're gonna find some young dudes that will work on your bike and do amazing jobs and do above and beyond work for little money, and those guys are amazing. And you need to get those guys when they're young, like nice fucking 17-year-olds working on bikes. You know, these kids don't see it as very smart. Like, I went to everything. I have a degree. I have a good fucking legal job. Like, I do very for like what I would say is good money. Like, I don't work labor. I used to work construction, and that shit sucked. But I went to college and I got this degree. There's kids that are way smarter than me working on bikes. I can rebuild bikes like their back of their hand. They'll do jobs for you, work on your bike for you, leave it better than you could ever leave it. And you know, those are the people you need to find. But you need to find them just like you find them, you know, riding out. Find those same people the same way you find the people that scam you. So it's like, how do you know the difference between them? And it's just, I guess, your gut feeling. I had a gut feeling when I left my bike with Joey that I shouldn't have left my bike with Joey, but I wanted my bike fixed now and then, and he told me he would fix it fast, and then he ended up having it for a couple days, and then boom, I get my bike back, and when it's back, I blow it up within 2 days. And then I had a friend check it, and it was because he did it. Maybe I'll put all the pictures here, but this is all, I don't know. He did it to a couple people too, like just like did not take care of bikes at his own job, and it's just like, man, this is embarrassing. Like, you're an adult. Like, take ownership of what you do. I don't know, just I don't like the guy. I don't like people like that. It really pisses me off when people take advantage of the new guys, the new kid, like the people that don't think are worth shit. And it's just annoying because, like, I've met definitely a billion other people. Like, let's talk about a Priority Stunt Shop, Barney Stunts. He like, that's a guy that's been in the stunt scene forever. Like, Brian 636 literally knows him. I might put the clip in here. Like, he was like, what, Barney, in one of his latest videos, and Barney doesn't even brag about Brian 636 knowing him. And I feel like having a recognition from Brian 636 is definitely like one of the top people you should get in the scene. Like, maybe that's what I think because I'm so new, but like, Barney's known by Jixer, bro. Yeah, whatever. Jixer, bro, has a fucking 500,000 subs. He has like 350 at this. Like, that's pretty impressive. Like, being recognized by people and respected, that's worth something. This Joey guy, I remember when he owed me money, he'd be like, oh, bro, I'm sorry, I'm getting like 50 messages a day. Like, bro has 5,000 subscribers. I'm like, you're not getting messages a day, you fucking fuck-ass liar. Like, I don't know. I don't fuck with people like that, and it's something a lot in the stunt scene. A lot of these guys don't act like people, like they're like, oh, I'm sponsored. And it's like, bro, just because you had a 20% code for like Boss helmets and they'll kick you back $5 for every sale doesn't mean shit. Like, how many sales they actually made? At the most, you have not made more than 10. So it's like, get over yourself. I don't know. I've never respected these kind of guys. It's just always giving me an odd feeling. And it's like, end of the day, you can't really shit on them when you can't really stunt. You know, like, I'm into the scene. I've only been riding bikes for 6 months or so, if I'm gonna, you know, be honest. And for, you know, someone who's ridden bikes for 6 months, I own quite a few bikes. I own 4 different bikes, and you know, I've broken my elbow. I've paid my dues. I've paid my street tax. I've done what I had to do, you know. And I've met my people. Like, I've met Jixer, bro. Not that he knows me by name or anything, but like, I've met him. I haven't met Brian 636, but I met a lot of these big YouTubers and stuff. And like, you know, I feel like I've seen right through it. A lot of these people, they're just normal dudes and girls. Like, end of the day, if you posted consistently, you would catch up to this. I would feel not that much time, and it's just like, end of the day. you gotta just I don't know, you gotta trust your skill. I think honestly you can learn a lot of what you need to learn from the internet and stuff. You don't have to pay someone to do work for you. You don't gotta, I mean, maybe you do because you're not someone who trusts yourself with tools and shit, but it's like, I don't know, I gotta do some maintenance on the ECM. She's like steering weird and I'm not trusting her. But end of the day, what I'm trying fuck, that's my voice is cracking there. End of the day, what I'm trying to say is, don't trust just some random guy. If you're ridden with this guy a bunch and your gut feels like, okay, yeah, this is my friend, he's bought me beers, I bought him beers, you know, shit's fair, I'm not worried about money with this boy, like, yeah, you can trust that guy. But is this some fucking freak that you've seen every now and then, he has a bunch of followers and shit? Don't just trust them. Not everyone's someone famous or on their way to become famous, especially if they've been in the stunt scene for a long ass time and they don't have that big a following. There's a reason for that, and it's not because they're not good people most of the time. A lot of these guys just are lazy and don't want to post. But the people that you see posting and trying to become famous influencers consistently, and they've been in the scene for a while and they still have gotten nowhere, and by nowhere I mean like sub 10k plus subs, like no YouTube channel. Like if it's a guy that has a YouTube channel, he's consistently uploading and they still haven't made it anywhere, that's fair. I'm talking about a guy that has like decent following on Instagram but they have nothing else. Don't trust them, bro. There's a reason for that. You need to be able to trust what someone says. Like, that's why I post like this. Y'all can see who the real me is. Like, I'm not holding back. I'm gonna post this full conversation whether it really makes that much sense or not. And you know, it's like, it's whatever. Like, I'm fucking riding my fucking e-bike, you know, around Arlington with no fucking lights and shit, and it's not like I'm being the safest, but at the same time I ain't here fucking people's bikes up and shit and lying to them about what I'm able to do, and then saying shit like, oh, I've only worked on, you know, bikes from pre-2019, so like I didn't know your new bike had that. And it's like, bro, like that's your responsibility. If you're taking on a job, you gotta know what you're taking on, and if you're not willing to pay your dues for that, then you're a bitch, bro. Like, that's fucked up.